What's up, you guys? Slash Boss here, and today I'll be taking a look at the Star Wars The Black series, The Mandalorian, Greef Karga by Hasbro. This is one of the figures I've been wanting in my collection for a very long time, and I got this guy at Target on a late night toy hunt, and I was not expecting to find him there. So it's another late night Target find. So let's take a look at the packaging and crack this thing open. Okay guys, so right here you see the Star Wars Mandalorian logo, Greef Karga. We got Hasbro, and we got Greef Karga on the side, the beautiful panel. I love the side art. Greef Karga is one of my favorite Mandalorian characters. And just an amazing character. We got Greef Karga, and we have the Mandalorian on top of him. On the side, we got a little read-up to Star Wars The Black series. Greef Karga, number 6 in the wave, legalese. Nothing much on the bottom, nothing on the top. This read up right here, it says, as an agent of the Bounty Hunters Guild, Greef Karga secures bounty hunters in pursuit of valuable and rare quantities in the galaxy. So it was a really cool little read up about him. He's also a straight up bad butt, by the way. So guys, let's crack open Greef Karga and let's see what piece of cake. Here's a little bit of a tray shot of Greef Karga really fast, and then I'm taking out the figure. I'll show you. What guys, first things first, let's take a look at the accessories of Greef Karga. So Greef comes with 2 little pistols right here, which really cool, 2 little blasters. I love when characters in shows have 2 different guns because it looks super cool. And so that's how I feel like if I duel my gun. They're both identical, by the way. They both got brown on it and gunmetal gray. And just a very cool little gun accessory right here. My camera can focus on it. I think it's gunmetal gray or solid black. It looks cool. Okay guys, here's Greef Karga out of the packaging. Looks like an amazing figure. First up, let's take a look at the head sculpt. Overall, this actually looks like the actor in The Mandalorian. Look, it's a beautiful head sculpt by Hasbro. Amazing work right there. You guys see his little glossy mustache, which is really cool. I don't understand why it's a little bit glossy, but it is. On the top of his head, you got a really good texture to it. Just an amazing head sculpt by Hasbro. Going down with the figure on the chest, we see a soft rubber piece, which I'll get to in a little bit in articulation. It's just a really soft rubber piece. We got his texture on his clothes right here, which is really cool. A lot of detail went into his wardrobe. Look how cool that is. Look at this really cool glossy look. Got 2 holsters on him. Beautiful paint job on here by Hasbro. Got some bright green boots, which is really cool. Then on his arm, you'll see his little tunic hanging out right there, which is really cool. And then there's a little bit of his gauntlet right here, which is cool. Same thing on the other side of the figure, which is really cool. And then we have this big, soft plastic thing on him, which is really cool too. I don't know. Hasbro did a really good job with this figure. It actually looks like Greef Karga from Season 2. And my goal is collecting almost all of the Black Series figures from Season 2 of The Mandalorian. He just looks amazing. The head sculpt, it's like they done it. It looks literally just like the actor. And Hasbro killed it, honestly. I don't see any paint jobs or flaws in this figure. Just an amazing piece. Okay guys, now it's time for the articulation. Okay guys, for the articulation of Greef Karga, his arms move up like this. Move up this much. Oh, butterfly joints like this. Moves down. Something like this. I think it's like a single joint in an elbow. I don't think he has joints in his elbow. I'm not screwing around with it. Yeah, single joint elbow. Yeah, typical Hasbro Black Series liking, so just gonna keep it like this for now. His legs move out this much. Because this is getting in the way of the little holster thing. Gotta be very gentle with the Black Series figure. It's a little tangled right now. It's almost fixed. Yeah. You can clearly tell with this action figure, he's not really meant for crazy poses because he's meant for walking and kind of poses like this because his legs are kind of like a weird sculpt here, which is kind of weird. Honestly, what Hasbro, if you see, it opens up because this thing gets in the way, his little trench coat. But if you just have a typical pose, he's walking around as a perfectly good action figure. And he has this beautiful loose ankle pivot, which I might need to heat up to tighten a little. I don't know, it's really loose. The other one's just fine. It's just this leg I'm screwing around with. It's weird. Yeah, if you just want to be very careful with the figure, you can be totally fine with them. Now guys, I'm going to add his accessories to the figure and give you a final verdict of Greef Karga. Okay guys, so here's his little pistols. This is kind of like a pose like this, like he's firing away. like in The Mandalorian. Like, he can't really do much with his articulation, but he just does like this. This is what it looks like up close, which is an amazing figure. I like kind of like he's looking down a little. I just want to have his hands like this. Yeah, he's not really meant for posing. He's more meant for like a still like figure pose, obviously. Compared to other figures, you can go heavily pose like Jar Jar or the Mandalorian, which I'll show you in a minute. But it's just a typical action figure, which is a very cool thing that Hasbro did. Have I showed you this before? He has little holsters right here, we can put the gun in. Yeah, it comes with 2 holsters. That's why I permanently keep a lot of my action figure accessories for guys who have guns, like Greef Karga. I think, there's also his waist swivel, too. See, he bends like this. Ab crunch forward, ab crunch back. Type of deal with the figure. I forgot to show you that, and this is the waist swivel. Yeah. You don't want to mess too much around with the figure because he's very fragile. And yeah, I'm going to show you what he looks like with other characters right now. Here's Greef Karga next to the Mandalorian from, obviously, my favorite Black Series figure. There he is. Looking really cool. Yeah, just an amazing figure. Also over here we have the Stormtrooper on to the left of Greef Karga. Here's all the 3 action figures that have been posing around together. They look really cool. I like the Stormtrooper. Like, you can have him like shot dead like this, which is kind of cool. It contrasts this beautifully with the Stormtrooper, by the way. I don't know why. I like the contrast between that. Also, the Mandalorian looks really sick as well next to him. This is how they're supposed to met. They're both like little, like, he's a little snarky and sassy to the Mando, which is cool. I don't really have Baby Yoda. I lost him somewhere, but other than that, this has been a really good action figure review. At the end of the day, Greef Karga is an excellent action figure just to have like standing like this, for example. I think it's like only posing, but I put him in. My only complaint with the figure has beautiful articulation, but the only complaint I have with this figure is that his left foot is really wiggly, and it's driving me nuts. And I don't really know if I did anything wrong with the figure, but he just cemented a really cool figure and added it to the collection. My only gripe is his leg articulation. It's just really weird. It's like, I don't know if it's like a new sculpt, and that's why it's like a really weird articulation, or it's a reuse. It's like an older like figure leg. I can't really tell what the joint is for that leg. I don't know what part or what figure that leg's from. I think it's completely a new sculpt, honestly. And I don't know what's wrong with it at all. Other than that, this figure, I give it a solid sub rating. I love it. I'd probably give it a solid 8 out of 10. But he's just a really cool guy to pose like this, have casual poses. Probably this figure, I'm just gonna have him like this, and when I need him for photos, he just have this typical leg like this, and his gun holsters work beautifully. You can easily take it out like so. Other than that, I'm out of here. Hopefully you guys have an amazing day. And please like the video and please hit the subscribe button. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. See ya. Bye.